topical trust flow for the domain important? Their rating from Majestic. If so, does it really matter if the categories does not fully match your niche? To be completely honest with you, the Majestic scores are not something that I really pay attention to too much at all. For our guest posts, we do have Majestic checks in there. But as far as when I'm doing my own stuff, I just don't really pay attention to the Majestic scores at all. What do you think about it, Nick?
I use them as kind of broad points that I look at whenever I'm hunting domains or sorting through like a lot of data. But outside of that, no, I agree with Chris. It's only as important it is to the task at hand, right? So for me, it's important when I'm going through tons of different domains, like a list of domains, and I'm trying to do a broad sort before I deep dive into it. But as far as, considering it in aspects to how Google is reading my site, I mean, it's a interesting kind of indicator, but it's not going to be as accurate. So I don't give it that much weight.
Yeah, what I'd rather do is I like to just look at it myself, look at the site, what's the site about, what kind of content are they putting out, look at their backlinks real quick, what kind of backlinks, what are their backlinks relevant for, and it doesn't, we like we were just talking about in the previous question, it doesn't have to fully match your niche. For example, let's say you have your website is about uh, you sell semiconductors, and so you're getting a link from a website that is about just something broadly related to tech. Like maybe it's about I don't even know. Uh, yeah, tech trends or something. I don't know. It can be something much more unrelated than I think a lot of people really understand. They think, well, I'm doing my article that I want to rank is about a specific kind of semiconductor, so I need something very relevant, and it needs to be exactly about the same kind of semiconductor or the same kind of metal or whatever. They just want the relevance to be super super close, and if you can get that kind of relevance, that's awesome. But you also have to realize that it's completely natural. It occurs all the time for websites to get links that are not exactly super duper relevant. They'll have a more general relevance. And even then, for example, a semiconductor, um, uh, you know, website or article, whatever, you could even get, links from something like video games, which would be like entertainment. So you can you have to think about what's natural in the real world for website to link to another. If it's about like dogs or something, and you're trying to rank your semiconductor site, then maybe that's not so good of a fit unless it's a dog website, but it's about an article related to some kind of dog technology.
I
I
mean,
don't
you
know, in
can
their
you can
colors or
always spin
something.
it. You can always
Well,
spin
that's what
it.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
So like, even then, even then,
it's.
if the article is about something, related, then hey. And but it might, it might not be the exact relevance you're looking for. And I'm not saying to completely ignore trying to get this very laser targeted relevance. But in general, I think a lot of people have kind of a little bit of a flawed understanding of relevance and how relevant uh, the websites need to be
But
that are linking to them.
let's change it up and let's say that you're not looking at it from a monitoring backlinks perspective, but actually wondering, whether your website is reading properly or optimized for a specific topic, right? And yeah, again, not something that I would particularly really look at. What I think I'd be more interested in is a tool that we actually use, that helps pick up on density values on specific keywords, etc., which would be Surfer SEO. And if you've got a good way of building the foundation of your site as far as content goes, which, I think both Chris and I automate all new websites using Surfer, then you're going to know that your topical trust flow is on point, or topical, whatever you want to call it, but a variable based on what your website's about and whether it's optimized from the perspective of a search engine crawler.
Yeah, so hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.